Hi guys, welcome back to a little bit of this and that. So I have been doing some thinking while I've been offline. The only other thing we can do is sort of get a beer.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
May I have another beer, please?
Certainly, sir. Same again?
Yeah, please. How is this stuff made?
That's the secret of the master brewer, sir. Each barrel is lovingly manhandled in time-honored fashion, suspended on skillfully tied ropes of the finest hemp, lowered into the cellar, utilizing the forces of original gravity, like manna from heaven.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I could fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working. It's not my idea, is it?
Okay, so
Just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
Well, no. Isn't that marvelous? Here's a house bedeviled with faulty wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch me beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
okay.
When you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
I will. Have a look at this glass washer then.
I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring.
Okay.
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug.
Got to be something in our inventory then. So first of all, we're going to want to use the tea towel. No? Oh, okay. How about the wire on that?
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire.
Okay.
I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions.
It's very dangerous
Excuse me,
doing it that
Mr.
way.
Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half pint to that man, on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Okay. I do want to try and get the tea towel wet. So can I wet the tea towel now? No, apparently not. Okay, let's go down to the pipes. Flashlight down here apparently, somewhere. We can see.
I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Okay, I reckon we probably have to go upstairs then and open the grate. Maybe that's what the grating of metal was. There we go.
I lifted the trap door and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
Oh, hello.
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually associated with light opera.
It's
It was
the
calm.
Khan.
What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I
Shame.
didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
Go away, you nasty man. Oh, so what did that say then? So the ghost of Lochmarne is no more than fierce Billy Goat. For a moment he thought it was going to be incredibly awkward to get past, but in the end it was surprisingly simple. We would have known. I met Khan face to face. He came right up to me and asked about the accident. He was looking for something. Fitzgerald must have had the gem in the package. Now all I need to do is find it. So yeah, I thought I saw the gem fall down there. So it should be. We should be able to see now.
I spotted Mr. Leary's flashlight easily.
So, we're going to pocket this now?
A flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open trap door. It was Peagram's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone. I guess I was already under its spell.
Okay.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire. I want you to keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way, you're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
So, we can do a packet of chips. Got it. Got the gem that goes with the tripod. Now I just have to figure out what to do with them. Okay, so we can't really do anything here. It's a leaky faucet.
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
Okay.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
Right, so is there any, anything we can do to help Leary? We can't, play with the taps or anything? Apparently not. Right, alright, well, we're going upstairs. We're going back to the castle. We're going to go and put that plaster of Paris, make that wet, and hopefully it will set properly then. I want to go down. So we want to look here. And we want this.
Maybe not.
Oh. There you go. There's something wrong with putting water on a gem, it'll just shine it up a bit.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster. I eased the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
Okay. Now, we need to put that in there.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud, then silence.
Go, we've opened the door. That's quite an easy puzzle. That was not as that was easier than the one underneath the law courts. Oh yeah, and we got a flashlight, didn't we? So we can see in the dark. Ooh, Mont Falcon. That evening back in Paris. Oh, okay. In Carchon's cafe, found a stone cylinder. Okay, we've done all that. Load of concierge, meeting, plantard, explosive results. Oh, okay. So Papa is the link, the whole business. Was he the real reason why Carchon asked to meet me? Hope George does come over, but as part of the story, must remain my own terrible secret. Okay, why?
I had no reason to go out into the night.
Okay, so why are we home? Why are we here?
There wasn't anyone that I needed to call.
Any messages?
I had messages waiting to be
Oh, there you
played.
go.
You have 3 messages.
Okay.
Hey, Collard, it's me, your favorite editor. Guess what? I'm gonna give you a second chance. I need somebody to write the TV column. Pays lousy, so what's new? If you're interested, drop by the office. In fact, drop by the office anyway. We have to talk, Nico. That story of yours I spiked. It won't go away. You've made some dangerous enemies out there.
Hey, Nico, it's your old pal. I mean, your new pal, George. Whoa, Ireland. It's a whole different country. And
Okay.
I got some amazing news for you. Gem of a story, in fact. Oh, gotta go. Yeah, fella here's got a drink lined up for me. See you tomorrow, Nico. Slàinte. Yep, only here for a day and I'm speaking the lingo like a local.
Mademoiselle Coulard, this is Imelda Carchon. I wanted to thank you for being so understanding when Come to lunch, why don't you? Tomorrow. I might have more news. There's a Monsieur Merlon coming to see me this evening. He says he knows why Pierre was murdered. In fact, he'll be here shortly. I shall let you know what he says. Goodbye, dear girl. Till tomorrow.
No!
Merlin? Oh my God. Merlin's the killer. I better get over there and warn her now. When it came to being two-faced, Imelda was up there with the best. I owed her nothing. But I couldn't just let her die.
No, you couldn't. You shouldn't let anyone die if you know they're going to
I
die.
arrived to find the Palais Royal courtyard deserted. I only hoped that I'd beaten the assassin here. I had to warn Imelda before it was too late.
Okay. Oh, we might have needed to press the bell, actually. Run, Nico, run. Why are you walking? Somebody's going to die. I'm just going to sit and have a, casual walk along to their door.
Locked? No way was I going to break through a door like that.
Hey.
The intercom system wasn't working. Bad sign. Somebody had cut the wire.
Uh-oh. So, can we climb?
Fixed tight. Presumably to stop critics stealing it. Who else would want to?
Oh.
That broken window looked like the best way in.
Climb the damn...
Fixed tight. Presumably to stop critics stealing it. Who else would want to?
Can't think. I mean, couldn't we use our lockpick on a lockpick? Our hair clip on the door as a lockpick.
A hair clip to pick a high security lock? Might work in a movie, but not for me.
Yeah. What else have we got?
It was a boat ticket stamped Bateau de la Conciergerie. When I was a little girl, Papa used to...
I know, okay.
The cloth was... I hoped that I had a safe key.
Okay.
It was the drawing room key. I had decrypted the note. It appeared this take...
I know what it read. I didn't know that was the note. It's got to be something to do with this. It's got to. So, what is...
Fixed tight.
Oh, there you go, guys. I didn't even realise that was down there. Oh.
I unhooked the first wire.
Hear that? I would imagine we've got to climb up this, so somehow we've got to sort of... So I imagine taking these off.
I released the second wire.
It should fall backwards.
Both wires removed, the statue remained upright.
I push the wire. Which push the wire? Push the thing. There we are.
If I could deconstruct this, I could deconstruct anything.
And we have makeshift stairs.
The plastic sheet was thick and strong. I'd need more than my hands to tear it.
Okay, so what have we got that could tear it? I don't know.
No.
Okay, we'll try.
No.
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 I didn't think that was like a lace thing.
No.
Okay.
No. No.
No.
No.
Okay.
No. No.
There's nothing in our inventory.
Plastic sheet was thick and strong. I'd need more than my hands to tear it.
Oh, that bullet casing. Amazing. Sneaking in, just like the mine did. Da-da-da. Back in the Carlstrom's residence. Broken into Carlstrom's apartment, I make a great cat burglar. So we know all of this. I'm going to go forward and we're going to hope that she's absolutely fine. We're going to drawing room.
My God, I'm too late. Imelda. Oh no.
Nico?
Don't worry, you're going to be alright.
You know that isn't true.
It was Merlin, wasn't it?
Dressed as a cavalier. How absurd. You came to warn me, didn't you?
I must be crazy.
Let me see you, Nico.
All this time you were just using me. Which one is the real Imelda?
You are an extraordinary girl. Thierry would have been so proud of you.
You didn't know my father.
So like him. Something about the eyes. I wish we'd had time to get to know each other.
What?
She was gone. She cheated me, lied to me, used me. But why? Even in death, Imelda looked the same. Beautiful, inscrutable. The Ice Queen alone in her ice palace.
Okay.
Inside was a tiny gold key. I took the key. I had to leave. I knew I could never return.
I wonder if that opens the box. So I wonder if it's the key to this. So our dad gave Imelda the key but gave us the box.
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The elephant on the lid was a...
You know, it might be this lead
I took out the key. I couldn't believe it. Imelda's key opened my father's box. I dreaded what I was going to find inside.
Third part of the picture.
It was a photograph of Imelda. But why here? In my father's box? I felt as if a black hole had swallowed me up. Imelda and Carchon grinning. While behind them a village was being razed to the ground. Its people butchered. And there, next to them, staring out at me across the years, my own father. There was a letter. I feared there was even worse to come.
Probably.
Hotel St. Georges, Algiers, Friday. My darling Thierry, by the time you read this, you'll be safely out of Africa. You need not fear. Pierre and the organization do not know who you're really working for, or about us. Did you think I would betray you? I could not. You wanted me to leave him, but I don't have your courage. I know too much of what has been going on here. They would find me and they would kill us both. Enjoy your life in Paris, Thierry. Your life of honor, of patriotic duty. Do they give medals to spies? No, they'll just give you a phony job in an embassy somewhere. I could never share that with you. Imagine me, a diplomat's wife. So I must stay here with Pierre, the two of us bound together by what we have done to this country. Au revoir, my love. You will be in my heart until I die. Imelda.
Oh.
Everything made sense. My father had been working undercover for the government. He was one of the good guys after all. He and Imelda must have fallen in love. She'd found out who he really was, so he had to leave. It had broken her heart, but she had never revealed it to anyone. I knew I couldn't either. Whatever he was doing, he'd had good reason to keep it secret. I decided I would respect that and tell nobody. I knew it was George. For a moment I was tempted to pretend that I was out, or ask him to go away and come back later. But then... Come in.
Hello, George.
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead. Then Leary woke me in the middle of the night to help bail out the cellar.
The cellar was flooded?
Yeah, some idiot had left the faucet running.
And you say Pegram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Pegram's gem?
The Templars' gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
So all that was quite exciting. We have Pegram's gem. I don't know if we need to go through all this again.
A handful of plaster.
Yeah. Why is it that men never really grow up?
What's your problem, sister?
Your pockets stuffed with useless junk like little boys.
You never know when useless junk might come in handy.
Very true.
Do you want this photograph back?
No, you keep it. I can always make another print.
Oh, okay.
That is not a good idea.
Okay.
No way. Maybe not.
Okay. Be funny though.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
So we got our tool back from the castle.
Not a good idea.
Hey.
Do you want to look after the gem?
No, Josh. I'd be too
Mummy.
tempted to sell it.
Okay,
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
So we have this bit now.
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
Okay. So we know all the rest.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
Okay.
I can't sit here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobineau at the Krun Museum. And why don't you see if Rosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
Okay. So we're heading on out.
I so much wanted to talk to George about everything that had happened, but I knew I never could. My father's connection to Africa would have to remain a secret forever. His bravery would be known only to the government and to me. Revealing it would just damage his memory. People would take the story and twist it. Before long, he would be the villain and Carchon would be the hero. I know how they do that. I'm a journalist.
Journalist power! No, so we'll just pop back to the museum and see if Lobineau's here.
Pardon me? Oui, monsieur?
Get the dudes in. Right, I've skipped all that, guys. So it doesn't look like the guy at this Lobineau is here. So we're going to go to the police station instead. Police. Polizia. We're going to talk to Moo. Rosso seems to not be around. Maybe Moo knows him a bit more.
Sergeant Moo?
Yes.
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes. He used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Okay.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic. In the Avenue des Hérissons.
Thank you very much, Moo.
Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lives.
Okay.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
I'm the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
I see. And where did this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon. I'll get them this time.
Okay. Do we show him the gem?
No.
Okay. And we've got...
That is not a good idea.
Okay. Let's just show a police officer a...
See you later, Sergeant.
Okay, so...
It was just some police paperwork, a search warrant.
Yeah?
Sergeant Moo?
Yes,
What are you going to do about Flap and Guido, Sergeant?
I'm going to bust them, monsieur. For years I have been hoping to pin something on that pair. Now's my chance. I'll show them. And the inspector.
Thanks, Sergeant. Thanks for taking me seriously.
I'm only doing my duty, monsieur.
Maybe not. Does this matchbook mean anything to you, Sergeant?
That's a double-line Swedish with a crosshatch Bergman strike strip.
Okay.
Now, that's unusual. Pre-war Anderson hinging.
Really?
I haven't seen a reinforced Anderson outside of a private collection.
It's rare, then?
In this part of the world, yes. There are only 3 places these are made. Taiwan, Manila, and Slough.
Did I show you my tool, Sergeant?
Yes, monsieur. Unfortunately, you did.
Did I show you this photograph, Sergeant?
Yes, monsieur.
Are you sure you don't want this false nose?
Don't try my patience, monsieur.
Hey?
Do you recognize this dirty tissue?
I told you, no, monsieur.
Would you like to shake my hand, Sergeant?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur. The gesture could be misconstrued.
See you later, Sergeant.
Okay, so we'll leave. We've not got anything... Let's see. He's mentioned a hospital, so... There's Rougerie, police, museum... Ah, we've got the hospital. Okay. So we have somewhere new. We'll investigate this place and see...
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door, like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled. The door was locked.
Okay. Go inside. I'm not going to break into a hospital van. Okay, who's this dude?
Hi, my name's George Stovart.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
Hey?
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't. He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
No, we didn't.
This is important. I have to talk to Marquet urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
The well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life and death. That's why we have rules.
Does this white powder mean anything to you?
No, sir. I do not pretend to know the pharmacist's job.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, sir. I do not.
Hey?
Do you recognize this red nose, sir?
No, I do not. This is a hospital, not a circus ring. We minister to the sick in body, not the sick in mind.
May I have the honor of shaking you by the hand?
You may not. I don't encourage physical contact between my staff.
Does this tool mean anything to you?
Sacre bleu! That's exactly what I needed in my last operation.
I really hope you didn't.
I had to improvise with a knitting needle and a couple of corks.
Oh my god.
Only you'd been on hand at the time.
I didn't want him operating on me.
Given his right arm for it.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamat?
No, sir, I have not.
Does the name Thomas Merlin mean anything to you?
No, it does not.
Look at this, Doc. It's a genuine medieval type gemstone.
Yes, so I see. Remarkable.
I have to take this gem to Marquet. He might be able to explain its significance.
My dear chap, Marquet has other things on his mind right now.
Like what?
Like what?
His catheter, for one.
Why is that on his mind? I said, if you take that literally, it means that it's in the wrong place if it's coming out of his brain. Okay.
I think I ought to warn you that Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Nonsense. Besides, Marquez's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Alright for some.
Could you tell me who Marquez's employers are?
Certainly not.
Thanks for your help.
Okay guys, so I'm going to call that episode. Oh. Thank you ever so much for joining us today. If you liked what you saw, make sure you click that like button. If you'd like to see more Broken Sword or anything else that we've done or are doing on the channel, then make sure you subscribe. If you hit the bell or click the bell, then you'll be notified of any future videos that go public or live onto our channel. So this is goodbye from myself, George, and Trinity and Nico. And me and Trinity will see you in future videos. Bye!